how to use an Erbauer impact driver. So here we have our Erbauer impact driver and our battery. All you need to do, fit these together like a jigsaw. You want that click, and as soon as you hear that click, you see the mechanisms pops up here. The impact driver is now live. There's not many settings on a Erbauer impact driver. There's reverse, as you can see with that little arrow pointing backwards. Press that in and the impact driver's in reverse. Press it in that way, and if you can make that out, that's an arrow pointing forward. Our impact driver is in forward motion. Push it to the middle and it's locked. So I'll push that back in and we'll keep it in forward. Now, an impact driver needs a bit with a hex cut out like this. You can see that. Now, if you have bits like this with no hex cut out, it will enter, however, it won't stick in. Whereas with a hex cut out, when you pull this sleeve forward, because that's how you need to disengage the locking mechanism, then enter your bit, let go of the locking mechanism or the sleeve here, and there is always play in it, but it's now in place to use your impact driver. Remove it by pulling the collar forward, you see that, then removing the bit. So what you do if you have all bits like this, a bit holder like this with a hex cut out, this will allow you to enter it like that, as we did before, and then you'll be able to enter any bits without the hex cut out. Then use your impact driver like that. Once you drill a screw, as soon as the torque is met, the impact driver will kick in the torque mechanism and stop the drive into the material. You can then flick it into reverse and take out any screw, bolt or whatever you're attaching. Now, the great thing about impact drivers is that you can attach different attachments like this. Again, this doesn't have a hex cutout, so you just swap it over like that. So that's how easy it is to use an Erbauer impact driver. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, smash the like, smash the subscribe, and thanks for watching.